Now featuring Superstar Saga, and we're not going to play Mario Kart 8 again. Hopefully.
Oh man.
That was kind of...
Oh, I remember this.
Yes, and I don't know. I think we should just play some lottery or something next time, cause like, hey, look, money.
What? Stupid mouse. It sucks because we had a really interesting conversation about a few things, but we didn't record, so...
Oh yeah, because, you know, it's so much more interesting when we talk about things when we're not actually watching the game.
That's so weird, because sometimes I can talk about things when I'm not recording.
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
a lot.
right? That happens quite often.
Yeah, and then when I record, I'm just like,
oh god, this is happening. Oh god, you want to watch Mario be Scumbag again? Watch this, dude. What the fuck, man?
Wow.
Look at... How is this possible? I think...
I'm surprised...
I think we've reached a new level of Scumbag right here.
I'm surprised Luigi can stay so loyal.
I'm surprised, like, Luigi can hold his breath and jump like that at the same time. Like, what?
Even still, this does look pretty fun.
It's kind of fun, but, like, there's not really much you can do with it. You just really need to do this only to go to Joke's End, which is where we're heading.
So is this, like, a thing you can use to get to places quicker?
Sort of, but there's really not a whole point in going back to, like, the island. The only place you can go back to is the island, like what you saw where we got the Thunder Hand and Fire Hand. But there's not really... I haven't really explored the area a lot, because I just did, like, main story and stuff.
So, well, from what I can see, it's just to get, like, coins and all that.
Yeah, but you can just kill enemies for that.
True, yeah.
Yeah. Well...
No...
To actually kind of enlighten where we are, this is Joke's End, where all bad jokes go to die, essentially. I hate this bitch. I'm just gonna say that right now. I hate this bitch. I'm Jojora, or what? Yeah, there was this, giant turtle with boobs, and she kidnapped bitch tits in this weird little copter thingy. Be my guest, be our guest, but our service to the test. I like that movie.
Bowser looks really, really odd with, like, Cat Coletta.
It doesn't look right. It's like if Bowser got married. It's like, this is who he would marry, and there you would have your explanation for the Koopa kids. So, like, what, are we also led to believe that Bowser's an adoptive father or something like that? Cause how does he adopt a son that looks almost like him?
Either I don't know, maybe he actually has a wife and he's cheating on her with Peach. I don't know.
You mean he actually had the mistress that he only used to make his son, and then just left her and saw, like, you know, I'm gonna get this princess instead.
Well, I can't think of any other solution.
I like the idea that Bowser actually has a mistress. That's just so wrong.
Yeah. Cause, like, they can't... Bowser Jr. couldn't have just popped up out of nowhere.
And then all of a sudden just assumed that Princess Peach is his mom. His true mother. Oh god, that's terrifying, dude. I'm honestly, I'm still a little upset that he's actually a playable character in Smash. Actually, I don't know about you, but I kind of didn't like how they kind of put him in.
Who's that?
Bowser Jr.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen his Final Smash? His Final Smash is so whack. Like I kind of don't understand how you can use it.
I think the X he paints it just attacks you.
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
It looked like Nintendogs for a second there when I saw it for the first time. Like it looked like it would just be there to distract you.
Because Well, Shadow Mario is awesome how they brought him into it, but yeah.
It fits though, but then like, do you remember when you actually played Sunshine? Like when you actually figured out that Shadow Mario is Bowser Jr. But then why does he just stick with you in like the story? You know, I mean in the levels.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like you see him go to Corona Mountain, but he's still screwing with you in the stages.
And he gives you free shrines, I might add, if you catch them.
Yeah, and you have to do them to beat the story, so...
Well, you only have to get 60, don't you?
Well, to get to Bowser, you have to do all the Shadow Mario fights.
I think so, too. I remember something like that. I thought you actually had to get a certain number, too. But it's been actually a long time since I've played Sunshine.
Mm. Well,
I never actually beaten the whole game, to be honest.
It really depends how you do it, because because you could do like a whole bunch of extra shines and have like 40, and you still wouldn't have enough to get to the end because you still need to do all the Shadow Mario missions.
Ugh. That's just one thing I don't like about Mario kind of nowadays, because like all you do is just collect in order to move on. I think it was kind of a lame way they like in Sonic Unleashed. I thought that was just a really lame way to extend the game, just to have like 120 sun medals in order to do what was the last level again? Not Eggman Land, but no, not Eggman Land.
Oh yeah, Jungle Joyride.
Yeah, that's the one.
Adabat. Yeah.
Yeah, Adabat. Yeah, I thought that was kind of a lame way to extend the game, but that's just me.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about that. I never once had the issue where Chip went, "Oh, you need more sun or moon medals," because I'm kind of used to that kind of thing, so it didn't really bother me.
Well, at least he's not saying like. At least he's not being a dick about it. If he was a dick about it, I'd probably be a lot more upset.
So, well, when Eggman like blew up, shot the Earth or something, he like scattered moon and sun medals around for Sonic to collect.
So like what? Dark Gaia just had a bunch of medal collections, and then Eggman just shattered them across the world because he's a dick.
Yeah, it's just like, I need time to make Eggman Land. I'll just throw all the medals around.
Dude, Dark Gaia had this badass medal collection. It would be a shame if someone did something with them. That's really how I see it. I don't know what this dude's doing here, honestly. Like, who traveled all the way up to this cold place? What the heck, dude? Like, seriously. You're crazy, man.
Yeah, well, people, I guess, could do that.
People in a video game, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be totally fair with ourselves here. I will also point this out now that, those giant Hulk, looking guys over there, if you light them on fire, there's a chance that their hair will actually burn off, and they'll run away.
Oh. That's a nice detail.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, because, some of the enemies here, if you light them on fire, they will actually run away. But, I also should point out that, hand powers also have interesting properties to them. Like, if you hit someone with, Thunder Bros, it drops their defense, and if you light them with Fire Bros, it can do burn damage to them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so there's surprisingly only these abilities have little quirk to them, unlike in the other games where it's just attack, and that's it, pretty much it.
So they kind of downgraded the whole RPG aspect then.
Yeah, cause honestly, I think that it is honestly they just added more gimmicks to it, or just interesting gameplay to make it interesting. Well, I mean, that's just me though, but I mean, it's all cool and all, the whole, you go to the dream world in Luigi's dream, then you go inside Bowser, and then you have these tag team babies teaming up with you, but honestly, it's getting a little obscure now. Well, if they do
Well,
if they make a fourth one, I think they should just kind of go back to their roots like this. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, I like the whole dream aspect and all that because it feels kind of like a 2D platformer.
I do too, but like sometimes like some of the bro attacks though kind of got ridiculous, like in terms of execution, and then like, but the whole like you manipulate Luigi in the real world to manipulate the dream world, I admit that was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty clever.
Yeah, but like, oh god, like, it's just really finicky, because sometimes their hitbox on the frickin' skewer thingies are just really weird.
I guess, speaking of Dream Team, what really surprised me was how, Smash Brothers has the battle theme.
Yeah, actually, I don't know, like, when I listen to it, it sounds, I actually prefer the original, but that's just me, though. But like in terms of like music in Smash Brothers, to actually talk about that, since well, there's not a lot to talk about. Sorry, but I like a lot of the music so far, but I just wish more gets revealed.
Oh, this looks really nerve-wracking.
It's more annoying than anything because like you have to be really on point with your electricity, like, and even the slightest touch will make you redo it again. So. This is why I don't like doing these kind of things.
That face.
It is really cartoony, and you don't see this in any of the games. That's in any of the games later on, which sucks.
Yeah,
maybe maybe in Dream Team where you like touch Luigi's face.
Yeah, like the RPG games just have a lot more character than like the main games, you know.
That's really sad, actually. When you think about it, that's really sad.
Yeah. They kind of have it in 3D world though. Like there's more. It feels like there's more character in that game
than like Mario Galaxy or Mario 64. But then again, to be fair, 64 was its first attempt at 3D. So I mean, you can't really say much of that.
64. Yeah, 64 is pretty much like setting a standard for 3D games to follow. So.
And then like after that, like. I mean, like, I wish Mario and the gang would have a little bit more character.
Yeah. Because you can't really make a really big story with like Mario, because he's so, like, basic.
He's just so, like, I don't know, he's not a Persona main character, he's not a Swag main character, he's just there, you know, like...
Yeah, because you go like... Well, Sonic actually has a personality, so you can work something with him.
Have you seen, like, the Sonic Boom, like, TV commercial for it, though? That actually looks like it can have a lot of potential.
Well, I've seen the trailers and all that, but I haven't seen much else.
Yeah, that's all I was referring to, the trailer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does look really good, because, well, the animation is solid, and voice acting seems...
it'll be okay.
Yeah.
But then again, like, there's not a lot of problems with the anime voice cast that I like to refer to them as. Like, Roger Craig Smith, you know, Cindy Robinson as Amy, oh god, I forget Tails' voice actor, but she voices Sakura in the Naruto anime, in the Naruto game, so... and then, like, I think Matthew Mercer voices Knuckles or something like that.
Actually, I think, in Sonic Boom, Tails is voiced by someone else, but I can't remember the name. But it doesn't really matter, because she sounds, like, almost identical to the one from the games.
Like in Colors, Freeriders, etc. Yeah.
Yeah. And, Cindy Robinson has stepped up her game as well.
Yeah, that's the one. That's Cindy Robinson voices, she voices Amy, I believe.
Yeah. Amy no longer sounds like Minnie Mouse, so that's really good.
Oh, thank God. That's literally how I summarize, like, Amy and Freeriders, Minnie Mouse.
Because if you see some of the trailers with Amy in it, she sounds a lot more like how you'd expect her to sound.
A lot more original, I guess you can say.
Yeah. Like the high pitched.
I still miss her adventure voice, honestly. Well, kind of ish, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think the 4Kids one was actually the best, if I'm honest.
Lisa Altered. Well, Lisa Altered. I think Lisa Altered is one of our like stable female main character voices, kind of ish. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
female side characters, I guess I can say, because like she does too much in Pokemon, like too many side character roles in Pokemon. So, I mean, I don't know, like I don't know, like I think because once she says like one line, I'll just know it's her.
I kind of just stopped watching the Pokemon anime because it just kept on becoming the same thing.
It's oh god, if you ever watch the new series, like almost nothing gets done in it. Seriously.
I've heard some people actually like that series.
They actually brought back the original Team Rocket model from like season 1, and I almost went back to watching it just because of that. Like they'll actually, like the first time they actually come back in Kalos, they're like, to protect the world from devastation and all that stuff. But they did that in like part 2 in the Unova Saga. So I mean, I honestly, there was a point where I wish Team Rocket didn't exist anymore.
I think the last thing I remember watching from Pokemon was like the Pokemon the movie 2000.
Damn, dude, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Holy moly, dude.
Yeah. I just kind of got bored with it, to be honest.
I can understand it, but this is a franchise I've been sticking with ever since I was a kid. I bought the first, well, I didn't buy it. My parents actually bought me the first Red and Blue on Game Boy Color, and I actually remember when they gave it to me, and like for my birthday or something like that, and I played the shit out of Pokemon, okay? Like, this is also a franchise I grew up with.
Well, I can definitely see the appeal of the game, so I just got kind of bored with the show. Because it was just kind of, yeah.
Well, to be fair, this kid, Ash Ketchum's been 10 years old for so many years. You think by now he'd be 20 years old, right?
Yeah, I was like, wait, shouldn't Ash be like, 18 or something?
Yeah, because you know what's really annoying,
been
actually?
So long.
You know what's really annoying in the actual dub, I don't know about the Japanese version, but in the English dub of the first, I don't remember what Unova or Kalos actually, but they actually say that he's still 10 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That how can all this happen and not a single year pass?
And in the anime, they actually say straight up, it's kind of crazy that we've been traveling with each other for all these months, So, I mean, oh my god, what the heck are you doing, Pokemon? Seriously.
It doesn't make sense. Because, well, see with Sonic, he's actually grown older in generations. So
yeah, he actually has a birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, what the heck, dude? I don't see Mario. I don't see Mario or Nintendo doing all that stuff. So I mean, Nintendo, how old are your characters?
Yeah, we want confirmation.
We want information on how old these freaking Mario Bros are. Cause Jesus, how old is Mario? Seriously, he looks like he'd be like in his late 20s or even early 30s. Seriously.
Yeah, I'd say around that.
Yeah, but Luigi has to be like early 20s at least if he's younger. But I don't know. So I don't think there's no way in hell that a grown man should be able to do all this unless you're like old or something like that.
How old would Peach be actually?
I don't know. Maybe she's I don't know. Maybe Nintendo's into the whole like an older man saves a younger girl kind of thing.
Because she doesn't really. She looks kind of like. I don't know.
I'd say mid-20s.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Jesus, man. Like Nintendo's so vague about everything.
They had to make like headcanons and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
I wonder about Rosalina as well, because Game Theory actually made a really good point where if when you travel far, like near the speed of light, time goes slower. So was it like 100 years can pass, and that'll be like 2 years in like normal time.
So what you're saying is Rosalina could probably be a teenager.
I don't think teenager, maybe, because she does look like an adult. So
like maybe early 20s, maybe.
Maybe, or I'd say like 30 or so.
It's so crazy how like Rosalina's actually been like consistent in the series now. Like she's like a main staple. I mean, like she's in like almost everything nowadays. In terms of like recent content, I mean.
Well, she's like the most like the deep. She has the most character out of all the characters, which is kind of funny.
That's kind of sad, actually, when you think about it.
Yeah.
In lores and I think in the lore of like some of the characters, they'll say like, oh yeah, Mario's like the typical go-to hero, Luigi's scared, Princess Peach is a kind heart, Daisy's all like happy and cheerful, you know, hi, I'm Daisy, she loves sports and stuff. Bowser's your evil villain, Wario's greedy, Waluigi's kind of a scumbag. And then that's pretty much it. Like if you actually look at like Mario Wiki and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's because you can really just summarize these characters in a sentence, but with Rosalina, she has like a full backstory and everything.
Like she went to space when she was like a kid and grew up with the Lumas and stuff like that. She actually has a backstory and a kind of like a story behind her too, unlike all the other Nintendo characters who just came out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because Rosalina originally was going to be related to Peach, but I think Miyamoto was the one that declined that idea.
Because he thought he'd be kind of stupid, or what?
I'm not sure what he thought about it, but he just didn't want it in.
I think that was a good call, honestly. I don't think we'd want any of these fan theories that Princess Peach has a long-lost sister in space.
Yeah.
Or she could have been like a princess of another kingdom, but then again, that's Daisy, but who cares about Daisy? Only I do.
Actually, what would have been a good idea when you play as Luigi, Daisy should have been the one you saved.
I know, right? Like, it would actually make sense, but oh nope, it's time to rescue Princess Peach again.
The video's gonna end.
So we'll see you in the next part. There's gonna be a boss fight.
Blah blah.